welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a scrapbook layout for the Wild Hare kits, and this is a Scraplift layout. So what this means is for each month in the year of the term for the Wild Hare kits design team, we are going to scraplift someone. So last month, everyone scraplifted me, and I scraplifted myself because I wanted to participate, and that was a lot of fun. And this month, because it was my month, last month, I nominated Laura, and so we are scraplifting Laura. So I will show you the picture that I'm scraplifting in a moment. But it started off a little different because I didn't quite know where I was going with it, and I think it was the picture that was throwing me off. But let me show you the layout, and it's a really poor picture that I took of her layout because I couldn't save the photo. But here it is. This is the one that I'm scrap lifting, and I took a new piece of paper because I thought this paper really kind of worked off of the layout that I'm scrap lifting of Laura's. The original one I was going to do had a wreath design, so that's why the first paper I had was a wreath design. But it wasn't working, and I think a lot of it had to do with the photo. This photo is actually from last year, and it's one of the last photos from 2018 that I am scrapbooking, because it's such a difficult picture, because it's dark, it's busy, there's a lot of weird coloring going on, very busy, a lot going on. So I decided to keep pushing on with this photo because I really wanted to get it scrapbooked, but change the photo that I was going to, or the layout I was going to scrap lift. And anyway, so my kit did not come with thickers or anything, so I just took these from my stash, and I wanted to do a long title because there's so much space on this page with it being a 12 by 12 layout, and I don't always do 12 by 12 layouts. So I thought, let's do a really long title. Let's use up a lot of my thickers, which I did, which is so great because I like to use up my stash, and I'm layering a lot of these ephemera pieces behind my photo. And so I did it all on that plastic packaging first because I wanted to lay it out in a way that I liked it. So that's why I did that first, if that makes sense, instead of just putting it on my paper right away and then having to take it off, and then it's not sticky anymore, and all that jazz. So that is the reason behind that, and it really helped me kind of figure out my layout and how I wanted everything to go and which way I wanted the page to go. And it's actually kind of funny because I didn't realize. So in my kit from last month, I actually got the same piece of paper, and I absolutely love it. I never use pattern paper backgrounds, but I love this paper because of the grid design and the colors. And so I used it as a background last month, and so I decided to do that again. And I didn't realize that the layouts actually are back to back in my album. So when you turn the page, it's the same piece of paper background as the one before, which is fine. It doesn't bug me. I don't think anyone will be criticizing me for that. I just thought it was funny that they were coincidentally back to back. So yeah, I have tried to re-record this many times. The first time I had a little malfunction with the voiceover. So then I stopped and I restarted my computer and all this stuff, and it was this whole thing, and it's fine. Today is my editing day where I'm editing 5 different videos and doing the voiceovers and all that. So my computer probably just had enough for the day, but I gave it a little break and I baked some chocolate chip banana muffins and came back to it, and now hopefully it's working fine, and hopefully this video will go up okay. Obviously you'll know if you're listening to this right now that it's up just fine. But yeah, what was I getting at? And then, so I was baking muffins, and then I was ready to do the voiceover. The computer was working fine. And then I realized I started recording the voiceover, and I realized, oh shoot, I have my muffins in the oven and they're going to be done in 2 minutes, and this is an 8-minute video. So that's not going to work because I've had that before where I put something in the oven and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to do a voiceover, and then I do a voiceover and then I hear my oven beeping and I'm like, oh no, do I finish the voiceover or do I take a break and then I forget what I was saying? But It's fine. I'm doing this voiceover now. It's only 8-minute video. So it's not like I'm re-recording a 20-minute video 3 times over again. So anyway, back to the layout. So I did all my layers behind my photo, and I took this, it's like a layered embellishment, and I believe it's a Pink Fresh Studio embellishment, and I put that on, and now I'm just doing another little cluster here below the photo, and I had some little circular elements going on here, which is fun because I have a lot in my kit, the enamel dots, and then those like circular puffy, I don't know what kinds, like enamel stickers, and then also my flare too. So, and then of course that layered embellishment I have on the left. So there were lots of different, what's the word I'm looking for? Circular elements going on, and yeah, so I just went with that, and because I felt like in the background there were a lot of straight lines, like straight rigid lines with just how it is. I'm not totally used to a pattern paper background, so working with that. But yeah, I think this turned out pretty cute. I did a little doodly border, and oh yes, and then I went crazy with these puffy stickers, and I am totally obsessed with the puffy stickers. These are from Paige Evans' new collection. What's it called? It's on the tip of my tongue, and you're probably yelling it at your screen. It's not oh shoot, what's it called? It's on the tip of my tongue. I'm sorry, I can't remember, but it's Paige Evans' most recent collection if you want to know. But there are so many different little elements in it, which is exactly what I needed for this layout. It had these little dots, it had butterflies and flowers and stars and what else? That little sun, and it just was like, oh, okay, now this is complete. It really felt like that. And even though this was, oh shoot, I didn't even explain what the picture's from. The picture's from a holiday party that we had. We always have a party between Thanksgiving and Christmas with our friends to celebrate. Anyway, so it's not like any holiday themed, and butterflies and flowers don't really have anything to do with it, but it doesn't matter. I got it scrapbooked, and I'm happy about that. I'm using this fuchsia color of Dilutions because I thought that would match well with all of those puffy stickers. I'm sorry about my head. I'm just doing a little bit of journaling, and we're done. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.